Well, we are counting down to the World Cup, and there's a piece of worldwide competition that's with us this morning, along with a couple of very important guests.
Yes, indeed. Organizing board member Andy Swift and pro juggler and freestyler right here, Lee Benting. Now, this ball right here, Andy, it was revealed to the world last week, and there is a theme of unity along with symbolism stitched in everything in this ball.
That's right. This will be the first World Cup where we have 3 host countries participating in the World Cup. So it was a little bit of a challenge for Adidas and FIFA to come up with a ball representing all 3 countries. And I think they nailed it, the Trionda. If you look at the detail,
yes,
we have elements of all 3 countries. Of course, the star representing the U.S. We have the eagle representing Mexico and the maple leaf representing Canada. The colors, green, red, and then blue for the U.S. The waves, Trionda meaning 3, and Onda wave. You can see in the design that I think they had a hard time doing this. They nailed it, and it's a beautiful ball with great features, great design.
So,
great detail.
Andy, you mentioned the name Trionda. You mentioned kind of the symbolism of it being the 3 and the wave, the Spanish meaning there. This ball is also not just beautiful to look at. It can do some pretty cool things. So, Lee, why don't you take the ball from Roe and show us what it's capable of while we kind of finish out the interview? Because we know, I mean, this is a huge event that's going to have talent on the world stage.
Yep, this ball, like every year, the unveiling of the ball is a huge event, and it's a lead up to the World Cup, and it's for soccer fans around the world. It is a big event because they all wait with great anticipation to see what the new design is like. But this ball is actually the most technologically advanced ball there ever was. There's a chip built into the ball.
What?
Doesn't make you play better, but it makes you officiate better because the chip actually, it can detect the exact moment the ball is touched, when it's passed, when it's trapped. So officials doing video replays will be able to instantly
Which is fascinating. I've always wondered why there hasn't been a chip in even just like the traditional football, because
this
so
is
many
where we're
people want to
going.
know the yardage and whether or not it really was a first down. So that's really cool.
This is where it's going. Adidas has the patent on it now, so it'll be a while before other brands can do. But it is the state-of-the-art soccer ball in the world now.
So hold up. So the World Cup is going to be massive for North Texas. We know that. However, for the casual sports fan, the one that might prefer football over football, describe why they need to tap in next summer, and also why they need to be locked into this.
So the World Cup is the pinnacle of the sport. Now, 5.5 billion people, 5.5 with a B billion, watch the World Cup throughout the world. Compared to the Super Bowl, 200 million people watch the Super Bowl. The World Cup finals watched by 1.5 billion people. So it's a super event internationally. But what happens is all these teams that participate, the countries that participate, their fans, their supporters have to go watch their teams play. And the energy they bring to the country, to the venues, to North Texas, what they'll bring, we'll get nearly 500,000 overseas fans to come watch the games. It's an energy that you don't feel in any other sporting event.
And it is. It's kind of our first taste of this in a while. So for North Texas to be center stage of this, it's going to be really cool to take it all
9
in.
games, too. 9 matches is like unheard of in terms of it. Yes, unheard of. It's the most of any venue in the U.S. And if you combine it with the 6 that were played here in '94, we've hosted 15 World Cup matches in history, which only 2 or 3 other cities in the world can say that.
It's really cool. Awesome. Well, Andy, Lee, thank y'all so much. Lee, by the way,
an
extraordinary talent. We appreciate you showing it in studio this morning. By the way, the World Cup action kicks off next week, and we are excited to bring you all the interesting fits and turns of it throughout next year.